Wednesday is a weird day in Imperial Beach's history where you can't go in the water because of the raw sewage, and you can't go over the water on the pier because it's being repaired. Even though Mother Nature has taken her toll over the years, the Imperial Beach Pier still provides a spectacular backdrop for Andrea Tomkiel.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here.
And these waves have pounded the pier for decades. That's why the pier is getting a little tender-loving care this week. The Port of San Diego brought in a helicopter Wednesday to help install 4 new wooden piles midway down the pier. Even with perfect weather, it is no easy task for a helicopter to line up a half-ton pile with a hole in the pier.
It's very similar to like a symphony. A lot of the orchestra needs to kind of happen, a lot of things need to move.
Jesus Puebla is the port's capital project manager. Puebla knows it's not easy for crews to guide the pile with their hands while it's dangling beneath a helicopter that's also being pushed around by the wind. The tip of each pile will plunge into the ocean like a nail. They'll be driven deeper into the ocean floor this week. This is just the latest effort to preserve some of our favorite landmarks. The Crystal Pier in Pacific Beach also needs some new piles and braces. While in Ocean Beach, they're getting an entirely new pier for at least $170 million. These waves take a toll on the piers over time, and we have to pay that toll if we want to keep these views.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it.
The helicopter and port crews got 4 piles ready to support the IB Pier Wednesday. They'll also make some upgrades to the piping underneath the pier.
Hopefully after Turkey Day, we can both walk out here and walk that turkey away.
And the pier will still provide that spectacular backdrop for fans like Andrea.
It's nostalgic.
In Imperial Beach, Joe Little, NBC7. About an hour outside of San Diego sits the historic Campo.
I need change.
And near the center of town, Lance Garmo chats up the locals.
Yeah. I talk to these people more than I talk to my friends and family.
Lance knows what's on their mind.
It's back for sale.
The onions are for sale. Those chips are for sale.
$22.55, Travis.
Campo is for sale. A lot of it, at least. In 2000, one guy bought 28 homes and several commercial buildings on 16 acres out here, midway between El Centro and San Diego. Now he's looking to sell.
It could actually catapult the community.
And you can own a big chunk of town if you have $6.6 million.
Maybe I'll $6.5 million, maybe.
It's certainly unique. We've never sold a town before.
Nick Hernandez of Top Gun Commercial Real Estate says they want a buyer with a plan.
Seeking more of a creative, visionary investor who maybe wants to put his touch on a small town and shape the community.
A community that's generations old but in need of help. This used to be an old Army base and home to the famous Buffalo Soldiers, the Army's first African-American cavalry unit.
Curious but excited to see that maybe somebody's gonna bring back some of the historic sites, because not only would you have to have $6.5 million, you'd have to have more money to put back into it.
Lance knows it's been on everyone's mind.
Yeah. I think that's something that people hope for, but you know, you just don't know. See you, Tommy. See you later. You got it, buddy.
Looking for a buyer in Campo. Joe Little, NBC7. Yeah, it's understandable to be concerned, to be worried these gates here at Petco Park won't open again until next season, but there is still hope. There's a good chance that these gates will open again this weekend. It's really quiet at Petco Park, uncomfortably quiet. Some of that Padres postseason energy may have blown away Wednesday.
I wasn't feeling great last night.
I mean, it was a little sad.
It's been a rough morning.
No one would blame you if the Game 4 gut punch left you wondering if Padres gear would go on sale this weekend or get more expensive. Are the Friars tapped out, or do we have a fresh keg ready? Is the season in the gutter, or do you believe in you?
I came to the conclusion that they were letting the Dodgers win last night because they actually want to beat them in LA.
Is that optimism instead of airing our dirty laundry? I mean, some fans surely think the gates will stay locked until the spring.
No, not this time. You know, I've had that before, but
Maybe we all need to lean back and relax. Manny's still smiling. I mean, San Diego has at least one more game up in LA.
It will be a tough one.
We're definitely winning in 5.
I mean, I feel confident that they can do their best.
that's going to feel much better than beating them here in San Diego for the Padres.
That would mean there would be Padres tickets to buy for Sunday against the New York Mets. I mean, who knows?
I am very optimistic about tomorrow night.
Nando hasn't given up. Petco's field is still being groomed, and crews are keeping Gallagher Square ready. The fight for the faithful continues, and the lights may shine again in the East Village.
I have tickets for Monday's game, so that's how optimistic I am.
Maybe it's not our season blowing away, but the Dodgers.
Feeling like this is the year.
There is hope at Petco Park.
Oh, please, please beat the Dodgers.
Joe Little, NBC7.